Rumblings of Phaedra Parks returning to Housewives of Atlanta are getting louder as friend of the show.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. I was talking about that the other day, and I know you're not here for it, but I am.
Could I forgive? Could I let something go? Could I move on?
We should ask Janet Jackson.
Well, if we did, we couldn't hear her respond. She'd have to write us. Um, could I forgive Phaedra for being foul and underhanded and welcome her back as friend of the show?
I mean, just a friend. I mean, they're getting their money's worth if she's coming back as a friend. Because I mean, we have Ivana, we have Tanya. So
Now, I would not mind if they used Phaedra like they used Ivana as, cannon fodder.
yeah, Ivana was a pawn. She really was the definition of a pawn.
A castaway pawn. I mean, they used her up and spit her out, just like they did on Bridezillas.
I also saw the first commercial of Phaedra on what is it called? Marriage Lockdown or something? Marriage Boot Camp?
Mm-hmm.
They're very excited to have her on there, it looks like.
Well, at least that'll be something new to watch. I didn't watch the last season, but I will be picking up this one.
Oh. Well, speaking of reality TV, all day today on Bravo, there was a marathon of Housewives of DC. And it was really like looking into a time capsule. And it's so crazy that those crazy Salahis, like, if it wasn't for their antics, we would have had a season 2 and we wouldn't have a Potomac, which is crazy.
That is true. We would not have a Poto.
But yeah, it was strangely entertaining. I remember it being an okay first season.
I heard it was boring as hell. I've never seen an episode.
Well, the White House thing already happened, so everyone was watching to tune in for that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Phaedra, I welcome it.
The show has gotten so stale. I feel like bringing Phaedra back would be the only way to scare off Kandi because she ain't going nowhere when there's a check involved. But and also, let's put your money where your mouth is, Heffaburris. Are you really going to let Phaedra run you out of your spot?
Speaking of stale, Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, it's like a stale cookie. Like, it doesn't, taste that bad, but it's stale,
It's not. Yeah, it's like you're eating it, but it's not giving you the same oomph.
Right. It's not, when you eat a cookie, it's like not crunchy. It's just soft now.
Ooh.
But anyway.
The show's gone soft.
Speaking of Kandi, she's the winner of the Masked Singer, a singing competition. That's so interesting.
She was up against Bow Wow.
Anybody up against Bow Wow is going to win, so I get it.
And then there was somebody else, I forget who.
But congratulations to Kandi. I mean, that's another feather in her cap.
That's true. She didn't win Big Brother, but she did win this. I still can't believe Tamar won Big Brother.
I was just about to say, I can totally see Tamar on The Masked Singer. Well, next season.
Tamar's new show starts Monday, I believe, that beautician show where people got fucked up heads and then they got to redo them.
Oh, To Catch a Beautician, yeah.
I'm a peep at it.
Well, I know you are.
Anytime I can cuss out Tamar, it's a good day.
So the BET Awards are still happening and they're going to be virtual.
Oh, that's cool. That'll cut down on a lot of bad performances.
Right. And I could just get
shitty host.
That's true. I'm just wondering how that's going to be. It's going to be the first award show, I'm guessing, like the first major one to be virtual.
Yep. I guess you'll just find out when you win. Like they'll have the people with the envelopes. I wonder, we can still have the performances and everything just from home.
This is really the new normal. Very interesting.
And speaking of stale, I was watching Housewives of New York, and that cast, even with Leah, it's gotten stale. It's gotten dry. It's gotten expired. Aged out.
New York City Housewives?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, like last episode, it was just more so like a fried catfish episode. Like I was just kind of paying attention to it.
Just not interesting enough.
I can't even remember what it was about, actually.
I'm mid-watch and I can't remember what it's about. Well, here's the same thing. It's Dorinda arguing with Tinsley, and they've just done that for
Yes.
years. It's been 3 years of the same argument. We don't care anymore if she's not open enough with you. And Dorinda, why does it bother you so much that Tinsley lives in a fantasy world? Just ignore her.
Hot mess.
They're boring, and they're gonna have to get rid of them heifers, the old ones. I'm talking about Luann, Sonia, and Ramona.
And
It's two great gardens with all of them.
they're all single, too.
Yeah, and they're permanently single, running around, sleeping with the same gray-ass geezers.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me a clap tea. Sheree Whitfeild says that Nene Leakes won't walk away from Housewives of Atlanta because she needs that check. Well, if anybody knows about needing that check, it's Sheree motherfucking fashion show with no fashions Whitfield. It's Sheree edifice Whitfield. It's Sheree black mold Whitfield. So you know about needing a check, and so do the contractors that you work with, that you con and scheme and cajole free workout of. They know about needing a check too.
I'm not sure how I can add to that soliloquy. So I think we can just move on from there. I really don't know if I can add anything to that. You really said it all on that. I guess while we're on Housewives, the last topic I have is the Beverly Hills. I mean, you're enjoying it.
I'm really loving it.
I love the last episode that it started out with like all black women, and I was like, I feel like I was watching a different show.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
bring
pig.
on Will Smith ex-wife, please bring her on.
She whines about that marriage too damn much for me.
And I think she's remarried, isn't she?
Yeah, but yet that's their most famous husband, so that's the one she always gonna talk about.
But I kind of prefer Nicole Murphy because I know she'll bring the mess.
She'll bring the mess all right with somebody else's husband.
Hey.
See, now that'll get somebody popped.
I'm really glad they took down that photo because I think that was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I was like, who did that? See,
I
that's
was wondering like
white cast.
But I was wondering like, I mean, I get it or whatever, but when you were superimposing that fruit in Garcelle's hand, nothing clicked in your hand? Nothing. Nothing. I'm just glad they didn't make a big deal out of it and they just deleted it.
Exactly. They were just like, you know what?
And that intern was probably fired.
Mm-hmm.
So Kendall Jenner was ordered to pay $90,000 in with the whole Fire Fest thing.
I saw that in a follow-up to last week's story. I wouldn't give him shit.
That's what I was wondering. It's very interesting. Like they just paid her to market it. You know, that's just like if we got paid to campaign like some type of event, and that event wound up being bad. Like, are we responsible for that?
You know, we'll have to look into our contracts.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Kendall got the money to do it. Like that was probably just like a $20 parking ticket for her. But still, like, I don't care for her, but I still think that's not really fair because I don't think she had anything to do with it.
Right.
But those people that were screwed, everybody wants their money, and I get it. Like people are still trying to get their money back from that.
And it's like 2 years later.
That's how long settlements take.
Ooh.
The settlement from my job that I worked a year ago, I'm just getting a settlement notification.
And the people Sheree hired for her house, well, they ain't never gonna get shit.
And that's why I get what you say, like, I don't play in court, because it will go on and on and on. You'll bankrupt people.
You'll bankrupt yourself and give yourself an ulcer worrying about it.
Yes. Oh, speaking of court, Lori Loughlin and her husband plead guilty.
Ooh.
And she has to serve 2 months in jail and I believe $150,000 fine.
Mm.
I think that was a smack on the wrist.
It's because of everything going on right now, anything non-violent. It's like we really don't have time for all of this right now.
Especially
Like,
because it's a non-violent crime too.
and they gonna be on home confinement, so they'll be sentenced to this.
Right. 2 months. He's
Cool.
gonna
To the hot
like
tub.
yeah, she'll probably spend a week in a minimum security prison.
With everything that's going on, I don't even see them going into a facility.
I could see that too.
I could see it as being like it's simply not necessary and they're already at capacity with everything going on. So they were like, they waited and their lawyers were like, look, if you plead guilty now, they don't want to, they want this to go away as much as you do. And then they're going to cause extra security and all of that. We don't need extra people. So they're like, look, we'll just stay home for the 2 years like we were going to anyway, pay this money that don't matter and everything will be fine. They rode this one out. I gotta say, luck was on their side with this one.
Well, privilege was on their side.
Yeah.
I can't go on Twitter without people getting canceled these days. Like it's been yesterday was Lana Del Rey, today is Joe Biden, and now I'm hearing Doja Cat is now canceled too.
Joe Biden's, I was like, Jesus, well, why did you go on Charlamagne's show?
Just shut up. And I'm wondering like why, I was asking a question to Twitter and I'm just like, why are these candidates keep going on the Breakfast Club? It does not favor them. Like it just doesn't. Like the last time Hillary came on, the next headline was hot sauce in her bag. She's pandering. Like no one even talked about the other questions that went on. It was just a soundbite.
It didn't go good for Kamala. It didn't go good for any of them. I don't
Right.
think that they are there for, a housewife interview. That's where you go for the tea. I don't go there for real political questions and conversation. So I think that what Biden said was incredibly stupid, but he just, it's like sometimes you shouldn't be in that venue.
Exactly. And another thing is with Charlemagne, people keep going to him, but I'm just like, he does not represent the the urban community. Like there's other facets of people that you can talk to that are qualified journalists, They might as well go on Wendy Williams if they're going to go to Charlemagne.
They could come on here, hell.
Like, I don't know, I just don't get it. And it's just, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. But yesterday was Lana Del Rey, and I think that we wouldn't even be talking about her if it wasn't for the name drops.
Right.
Like, no one really cared, but until you bring up Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande, like you brought up 3 rabid fan bases.
And you've got your own fan base. You've got your own coin. Like, she likes to stir up shit a little bit.
But she'll be fine, but she really caught a shitstorm. Like, Black Twitter would definitely get you together quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I know she was exhaling today because no one was talking about it.
Well, that's the thing now. It's like you're canceled, but only for about 25 minutes.
Yep.
Because now everybody's getting canceled so quickly.
Right. It's almost like a cycle, to where like it doesn't even hold meaning anymore. Did you see Future is like throwing like subliminals?
At who? At which one of his baby mamas? Why does he?
I'm guessing the 9th one. Like he said something about ugly girls or something like that. I'm like, well, you already put the baby in, so she must have been not that ugly.
I mean, he likes women until they get pregnant, and then he can't stand them.
It takes 2.
Mm-hmm.
He acting like these women are poking holes in the condom. I mean, they're going to keep the baby. That's a check. Like, yeah, you can call me ugly, but just keep that check, that $53,000 a month coming.
Although I wonder how the lack of concerts will affect his income.
That's true, but most rappers, like, they own their masters and they can make money.
Well, if Future owns his masters, then he saw into the future and knew he'd need that money for child support. But yeah, I saw that Russell Wilson posted this lovely note to baby Future, and then Future
Oh
said,
yeah.
"Happy birthday, twin." I mean, just a half-ass pappy.
I mean, he has so many children. Like, how do you remember that many birthdays?
Oh my goodness, how do you remember that many baby mamas' first names?
So, I'm not shading my own father, but he has 7 kids. So I never. It's always a game to me because I'm thinking, okay, let's see who's gonna remember my birthday this year. And he does, but like, yeah, it's almost like 7 dwarves or something like that, trying to name all of them.
Oh my
And
god.
I love my dad. I love him.
Oh.
So I want you to go to Shade Room right now and look at this picture of Khloe Kardashian, and she has a new face.
Oh, she just switched out her head. She's got her summer head on. That's what happened. You know, in May, she puts on her summer head.
Because I'm wondering, who is this?
Oh God. I mean, I'm going, but you think I can recognize Khloe Kardashian? Now I know OJ's daughter, but this new headed woman, I don't know her.
She really replaced her whole head. Who is this?
Oh, it's a summer head. This is her summer head. Oh my good. Yep, she put on a summer head.
Like,
A
new
whole,
lips,
a
new
whole
teeth.
new chin, an amazing new jawline. I mean, they took out all of that, you know, Herman Munster masculine chin, and they gave her Chrissy Teigen's chin.
Yes, like she looks almost like Chrissy Teigen a little bit.
She got a Chrissy Teigen. She put on her Chrissy Teigen head. I hope
I'm
Chrissy got
just,
her for that jawline.
and Shade Room know what they're doing when they posted this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you haven't listened to the new Lady Gaga song. Well, I'll save it to you. It's terrible. But the video is cute.
Oh, the one with Ariana?
Yeah.
Shame.
It's like you can't make songs like Bad Romance, Telephone, Venus. I mean, and come out with that.
We're expecting more.
The bar is in hell right now for music.
Princess Love files for full custody of her children amid divorce with Ray J. I mean, he always in Vegas, so he don't even be seeing them kids. They was yours anyway. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what made you think he was going to turn from a player into a patriarch. I don't know where you got that thought.
I saw divorce. The writing was on the wall. I mean, he still pushed her in that pool. I still remember that.
I want to recreate that scene right now.
It was just a shoot. Yeah, of course she's going to get custody of the kids. I forgot they had 2. So that's not going to be, I mean, it's a no-brainer to me. She's going to get the child support, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, she'll get she'll get child support and a little bit of alimony. I wonder if the prenup, because they were married 4 years, so she might have, after 3 years, been able to get something decent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brandy Glanville's starting to pipe up about her role in Beverly Hills this year regarding her affair with Denise Richards.
Well, I'm sure her scene is coming up.
She said she went swimming with the wrong shark and she cannot fucking wait for the truth to come out.
Brandy forever trying to expose people.
I mean, and then also, as much as LeAnn Rimes snatching your husband out of your hands hurt you, why are you now fucking somebody else's partner? Why? All you care about is the sanctity of marriage, and you can't stand other women that are cheap. Ooh, you was giving Eileen such a hard time. But here you are, a hoe.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
she really did give Eileen a hard time. And she's been with her husband for years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said the lady pond has sharks in it.
Oh. I'm seeing that Kyle and Garcelle is really like heating up. Like they really have a feud going on now. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Kyle deleted a tweet. I'm just like, girl, just leave it up. But I think she's afraid because going after Garcelle is a fine line for her, I think, because she's really concerned about her image.
Yeah.
And Kyle, it's just one slippery slope. All it takes is like, you black bitch. Like, she's going to slip up. I know she is. So that's what she's going to allow.
Oh. Oh.
But this is what she said.
That would be it.
Yeah. So at the end of the episode, you saw that Garcelle said that what Kyle was wearing was hideous.
It was. It was one of them ugly shirts from the 90s that didn't need to be produced then. Shit looked like a circus tent. A depressing circus tent. A Calliope tee.
Did you see what Kyle Richards posted?
No.
Okay, so she said, Garcelle snickering that my outfit is hideous while wearing stretchy purple knee-high boots with a pink dress suit that her stylist picked out for her. I'm just like, why did you delete it? Like, standing like what you... Well, yeah, that made you yawn, right? That clap back.
I was like, that wasn't a clap. That was as loud as Janet Jackson.
Yeah, it was more like I don't know.
You brought her up. You brought her up.
But yeah, I'm not sure why Kyle is like afraid to like defend herself or throw shade at Garcelle.
Because she afraid she gonna say something stupid or something where I didn't know what that meant. Because she's like, what do I say? Like, I gotta be real. I don't know what this means. Don't say it. Don't say it. They will get in your ass.
Yeah. But
a whole lot of things. I'm like, you know how I am on the show. I'm like, I ain't even letting them go in. I ain't even opening the door. The door is closed.
So that may be a problem then, because Garcelle can't get in on the mess if nobody wants to like pick a fight with her though.
She can get in on the mess by being the secondary. She doesn't need to be the primary the first season anyway. Let people get comfortable.
Okay. Because Sutton is really coming in hot.
And ugly. I mean, ooh, just weathered and misshapen.
She has a weird shape.
I mean, you have all this money. I figured you'd be like the Kardashians and get yourself a new head and a new waist.
She looks older than what she is. I think I bet she's 43, but she definitely looks a good 55.
Oh, 55, 62. City miles, honey, city miles.
She is 48.
Oh my God. That's not 48. 40, what?
48. Ah.
In dog years, maybe.
Isn't Garcelle like 50?
52, I think.
53.
Because I think she said her age on the show. Oh God, Brandy Glanville posted wild things of Beverly Hills with her and Denise Richards on the little Instagram. Girl, you are desperate. You ate pussy for a plot line. That's pathetic.
I can totally see it.
I bet you we'll all see it. The heifer probably got a camera phone video of the shit. Oh God, people got upset with Meek Mill's fiance because they thought she had posted something about Meek proposing and it was just about washing your hands.
I really have nothing to say on that.
It's sad. She a loser just like Meek. I guess that's why they booed up. Oh, goodness. Child, this situation is hitting celebrities hard. Jeezy just had to pay $30,000 because he wasn't able to get his wife a new Range Rover because, not Range Rover, Jeep Wrangler, because gigs have dried up. He pays $7,500 in child support a month for one kid. $7,500? Can somebody send me that? I need $7,500 a month to support my ass. Good Lord.
They take what your income is and then give you that estimate. Well, yeah, $7,500 a month. I mean, why work?
He said his lawyer argued that the finances had taken a hit and his team offered a variety of payment options, but he didn't want to send money blindly and wanted documentation of the sale. Like, okay, if I'm sending you this money, you're going to spend it on this car. Well, I guess he with Jenny Mai now. At least she got her job. Megan Thee Stallion is doing a lingerie collaborate with Fenty.
That sounds about right.
And at least that'll get her some real money in her pocket since clearly she ain't making nothing from Carl Crawford and the gang.
Well, I'm sure she's making money from that song, Savage.
You told me they were donated.
Oh, they are. They are.
Coin got to come from somewhere.
So, the versus battles, I'm kind of getting tired of it. We have two coming up. The first one is Bounty Killer versus Beanie Man for all the Jamaicans out there. I'm guessing that's a good one, but that one's screaming homophobia to me. The next one is 112 versus Jagged Edge, and I'm like, okay, I'd rather have a Drew Hill versus Blackstreet, but 112 versus Jagged Edge, I guess 20 songs. I mean, yeah, Peaches and Cream was a bop. Where the Party At was a bop. But where do we go from here?
Baby, Let's Get Married.
Okay. What's the other 112 song? I'm trying to think.
We Can't Be Friends. Oh, wait, no, that was Deborah Cox. That was next. See, now we getting down to like the few hit wonders, where it's
keep it to people. I don't know. I'm sure people are gonna get
a catalog that can go all night.
Right.
But I think now maybe artists could just come on and just play their music. You don't have to do versus anybody.
But that extra coin is really nice, though. That's why people are doing it, because, I mean, during this time,
some streams.
200% increase in streams? Come on. It's a no-brainer.
A click and a view. And lastly, Blac Chyna is pleading with the court to stop Rob Kardashian from going through her financial records.
I totally forgot about the both of them. They're still going at it in court?
Yep. We don't even hear about them kids anymore, just the court.
Right. I don't hear anything about Dream. I don't hear anything about Rob Kardashian.
What's that other one's name? The one with Tyga. King.
Oh yeah. I don't even hear nothing about Tyga. Tyga is the king of TikTok, it seems.
Along with Jason Derulo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why does everybody hate him so much?
I just think he's a cornball. I think he's lame. I think he's what I think about when people are shucking and jiving. I don't know. I just don't care for him. He's on my top 10 of celebrities I can't stand.
Oh. I never really think about him, but I notice that whenever he's everywhere, people are like, go away.
He just reminds me of an R&B version of Wayne Brady. Just real corny.
Okay, well, somebody watching him.
I mean, he looked great, but he's just so damn corny. Like a Nick Cannon or a Ray J, they're not ugly men. They're pretty handsome, but it's just their personalities are just so fucking lame.
All right. Well, on that note, I will see you before he sees it for Jason Derulo.
And I will see you sooner than you get in that hot tub, because I want to see you dive in it.